Okay, so I've had several people ask about this question. It's from homework 1.1. I believe it's number 15 in the homework. And the problem, they ask you to use the regression capabilities of your calculator, of your graphing utility, to find a mathematical model of the form y equals at plus b for the data. And so here's the data. And then they ask you to answer a couple of questions about that. So here's the basic idea. Now, I had assumed that you guys at some point had seen this in your college algebra class, but I think that I may have made a bad assumption there, because it appears that there are some of you who haven't. So basically what we're looking at here is we've got data, and I'm just completely making up a scatter plot. And what they want us to do is they want us to find the equation of a line that goes through that data as best as possible. That line is referred to as the line of best fit, or the regression line. Now, how do I know they're asking for a line? Well, the reason that I know that they're asking for a line is because it says in the problem that we're looking for a, what are we looking for? We're looking for a function of the form y equals at plus b, which is just a fancy way of saying a line. Okay, so my job is to make a line out of this. All right, so what I need to do is I need to take this data and put this data into my calculator. Now, there's one thing that they want me to do, though. They want me to find the equation of y equals at plus b, which is a fancy thing way for a line, but they want me to do this. They want me to say that t equals 9 means 2009. So that means I'm not going to use 2009, I'm going to use 9. This will be 10. This would be 11, this would be 12, this would be 13, and then this would be 14. All right, so what I need to do is I need to take this data and put it in my calculator. So you can see the calculator there. I'm going to go to the Stat button, and I'm going to go to Edit, and I'm going to put data in. Now you'll see I've got a whole bunch of data in mine already. That's because I use it all the time. I'm just going to clear that out. I need two lists, clear. Go ahead and put that data in over here, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. List 2 is going to be that 14.4, the dependent variable value, and then 15, and then 15.5, and then 16.2, and then 16.7, and then 17.3. Okay, I don't need this. This is just some other junk left over from when I've used my calculator before. If it makes you uncomfortable to have it there, I can clear that out for you. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell the calculator to please draw a line for that. Find me the equation of a line that fits that data as best as possible. So back to the stat command, over to calculate, and I'm going to do what's referred to as a linear regression. It's a regression because it takes data and turns it into an equation, and it's a linear. If you look below linear, you'll see quad, and cubic, and quartic, and a whole bunch of others where if you wanted to find a different type of equation that fits this, you could. They ask for linear, I'm going to give them linear. Now I have to give us some information. It's like, okay, where did you hide your x's? Where did you hide your independent variables? I put those in list 1. The L1 is above the number 1 on the calculator. Where did you put your list, your y's? I hid those in list 2. That's already good. And then I'm going to go down here and say, calculate. I leave the other things blank. There is no frequencies, and I don't want to store the equation anywhere. And it spits it out, and it tells me that the equation is y equals ax plus b, or at plus b, how they want it, and a is 0.58. and b is 9.18. And so what that tells me is that the equation that fits this line the best is the equation y equals, or fits this data the best, y equals 0.58 at plus b, 9.18. So you give me a year, I'll put it in there, and then this equation will estimate the gross domestic product for that year. so that's how you do a regression using your calculator. You put the data into the calculator, independent variables in one list, dependent variables in a second list, and you use the stat command. It is in that second row, third column when you're staring at your calculator screen, and you ask it to do what kind of regression you want it to do, in this case a linear regression. Tell it where the data is, and it does it for you. All right, if you have any questions, let me know. I'm going to post this up in Module 1.